Plaintiff Chukwuemeka Ogujiafor says the defendant is his older brother, and Chukwuemeka always looked up to him. Chukwuemeka and his brother are Nigerian, and when his brother was getting married, Chukwuemeka loaned him money for his bride price, but he has yet to be repaid. Defendant Godfrey Ogujiafor admits that Chukwuemeka gave him money for his bride price when he was getting married, but he insists he repaid a portion of the loan.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
All right, give me some background.
So obviously I've known my brother my whole life. We grew up together in Hawaii, children of an immigrant family, so it was just us, no cousins or anything around, and we were very close growing up. He was like a bit of my hero. I used to follow him around. He's older than me, and so, you know, that's the way we were for most of our childhood.
How much older?
4 years.
Okay.
Until, you know, around the time that he went to college, you know, he made some different decisions than I. Godfrey's more of like the entrepreneurial type, right? Didn't like to work for people. He's more of a risk taker, more of that kind of thing, which is great. Like, I admire that. I'm more of the play it safe, like studious, go to school, like do the corporate thing. And so.
Did you? Did you?
I
Tell
did,
me what
yeah,
you did.
I tried.
Tell me what you did.
Oh, I'm a strategy consultant now, but I, you know, did my undergrad and worked for a number of years, did my MBA, worked some more, and so,
Great.
Yeah.
How about you? Your entrepreneurial efforts pay off?
Yeah, most times it did.
Okay,
Definitely
good.
did. But, you know, you have the ups and the downs of
Correct.
an entrepreneur, so.
All right, good.
Right. And so, you know, I have in the times that he has been down or the times he's tried to start something, I've a history of helping him out. Back in 2010, I closed down my 401k. I gave him the balance to help him start a business. You know, I didn't see any money from that. That's fine. Like, that's
No,
an
it's
investment.
not.
Well, no, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's an investment, you know. And then there are other times where I've helped out that were gifts. But, you know, and then the times where he's done great, he's helped the family out. Not me specifically, but the rest of the family. So I don't want to make it seem like he's, you know, some deadbeat or anything like that.
Good.
But at the end of the day, for this case today,
What happened?
It wasn't a gift. It was a loan, and I feel
What
like.
happened? What was the loan for?
Sure. So he borrowed $1,500 from me ahead of his wedding to pay for his wedding expenses. And
Wedding expenses? What, the banquet hall or?
no, it was actually part of the bride price. So we're Nigerian, and that's
Dowry?
the dowry.
that's
Yeah, I guess
correct.
that's another
Okay.
word for it. Yeah.
You had to give to your father-in-law or
father-in-law, that's
prospective father-in-law. You're Nigerian. They
That's
still
right.
practice that in Nigeria?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Well, that's good to know, because that means my son-in-law owes me some money. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. I didn't know. I think I teased him about it.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't tell me that part.
Yeah.
In fact, we were joking about it, and he didn't say, yeah, Mr. Mathis, that still exists. He just...
It's a real
need some
thing.
money.
Yeah, he
What's
owes
the-
you, seriously.
What's the ticket?
1,500.
Depending on the lady, or what? If
Or it's just something that they conjugate amongst each other, and then they come out with a number.
so I can just come up with my own number and
yeah,
tell him he
just
owed me?
come out with your own number, yeah.
All right. You may have to pay me. But, yeah, he's a handsome guy like you, too, a handsome guy.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and he is, my son-in-law, a very handsome guy. What happened to you? No, don't even be front.
It's all
Don't
good.
act like I didn't insult you.
I passed
It's not
on the
the first
torch,
time
man.
you've heard that. You know what I'm saying? The first time you've heard that. You know Judge Mathis keep it real when you come in here.
No, it's all good. Like I said, he's got it, man. I commend him.
You're the one gonna get the real money. He works for other folks. You're gonna hit a lick in a minute.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what we strive
All
for.
right, and women want they want a man with handsome money more than they want handsome looks these days.
That's true.
Depending on the ladies.
Depending on the lady.
All right, and you loaned him how much?
$1,500.
Yeah, right. And when was he to repay it?
He was
When
gonna-
did you loan it to him?
It was the last week. It was October 25th of 2018, which was the week before the wedding. He asked me for it. I gave it to him the same day. He didn't have to wait at all. And I told him, you know, I can't afford to give you this money, I'm going to need to pay back. And he said he could pay me back immediately after the wedding because with the proceeds from the wedding. And a Nigerian wedding, as I'm sure you saw or have seen maybe before, people spray money. A lot of money comes in from the wedding instead of material gifts. A lot of times people just give money. And wedding came and went. I asked him for the money. He said, he didn't have it. He had to use that money for other things. I said, okay. He said, we can do a payment plan. I'll give you $250 a week for the next 6 weeks till it's paid off. I said, that's fine. A week later, he gives me $300. Next week, or a couple weeks later, he gives me $200. And then
stop. Sir, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah,
Did he ever marry?
Am I married?
Did he marry her?
He did marry.
Yeah, I did marry. Still married and everything, and everything's.
It might have been a little fraud.
No.
If it was fraud, I can avoid that wedding. If you don't pay him his money, wasn't that part of the marriage agreement?
Yes, it is part of the marriage.
Correct. And you breached the agreement, part of the agreement. So when you breach part of a contract, the whole contract is voided.
Yeah, but I mean, him.
I mean nothing.
No, I'm just because I'm hearing what you're saying now.
No, it was all together.
Him giving me the money is not part of the marriage agreement.
Let's do this. Let's do it.
Me and him.
All right. Now, we got a marriage circle. So, we got the daddy. He want his ends or bread. Then you have you. You have to pay the bread. Then you have the wife, which you get if you pay the bread. And you have the source of the bread that you have to pay back. So that's the contract.
Okay.
Anyone breaches the contract, it voids the entire deal.
Wow.
You've breached.
That's pretty deep.
You better.
It is.
You getting along
but
with
that's the traditional one. We also do a white wedding, which is separate from the traditional wedding, where it's like an American style wedding. So there's two different weddings.
So you married on that end.
Yeah, I'm married on.
When you go back to Nigeria, tell them y'all just courting. All right.
That's it.
Good enough. I'm glad that you guys are still good brothers and you want your money and you're going to get it. And I'll let you stay married even though you voided the contract. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. You guys have it.
All right, thank you. Well, now that we got over this hump, it's probably bring us even closer, I would think, so we can continue to move forward.
I'd agree with that, for sure. I miss seeing my nephew, so looking forward to seeing him some more again.
Very proud of you and all your success and everything you've done.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
I never told you that before, but
I appreciate that.
Love you too. So, but yeah, you got to come see my son, definitely.
Yeah.
Please.